I pray so. I don't know what you do if you become an apologetic. I guess you just make sure that you don't join us. That's going into my topic. That is not new. That goes back to the 60s. Certain preachers set up and paid for, not to actually build anything, but to stop blacks and Hispanics from being radicalized. I'm going to prove it today. I'm going to show you the foundation of the apologetics. Please, Warrior. Yes, I net her hand right here.
I have a question.
Please.
Maybe a follow-up from me.
Go ahead.
Yes, I have a question for you. Shout out to you, of course, General Mahayaman. And is it on? Testing 1, 2?
We need that one.
Testing.
Let me just talk about this scotch for 1 second.
Go ahead.
Because it is outstanding. I ain't been in Harlem in a while. The scotch has not changed. Give me something.
Yeah. Right? I have a question. Hopefully, it's a respectful question.
Please.
I'm confused a little bit on the evil. God created peace.
Okay.
God created evil. I, the Lord God, created all these things. The question I have for you is homosexuality evil?
Is homosexuality evil?
Yes.
Absolutely. And that's why he created evil. I just work with that right there.
Yes. That's the part that confused me.
Right there.
That's the part that confused me.
The Most High created evil for homosexuality.
Right.
God created evil for eating pork. God created evil for child molesters. Let me ask you a question. What if God did not create evil? Then what would homosexuals do?
All right, but here's what I'm saying though. If homosexuality is evil, then the Most High had to create it, right?
No.
Because he said, I, the Lord, do all these things.
What things?
The evil, create evil.
That's not what it says in the Bible.
Okay.
But I can read it.
Good, read.
All right. Someone pull it for the brother. I think it's in Isaiah or something.
Isaiah 45.
Isaiah 45.
Captain set me up here.
This is Sinetta for you brothers out there. Sinetta has been a great help to the school for many years. Commander General, Your Honor, truly appreciate your help.
Thank you, brother.
I'll help you out. I can certainly understand, I can certainly understand the confusion in your mind, especially growing up in a place where the Bible is so mysterious and where evil is so inseparable. I said that for a reason. Okay, we'll get to that in 1 second, all right? Let me get Benjamin real fast. Isaiah to read. Go ahead.
Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness.
You get that? Go ahead.
I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Boy, it's right there. Okay, the answer to your question is there. Give me the city part, and then that might give you some clues. Go ahead. Is there an evil in the cities that thou can say I have not done? Go ahead. This is a precept for this precept. All right. So you just need that. I make the light and I make darkness. I make peace and create evil. It's right there. Just stay right there in your head, and you'll see it in a second. Go ahead.
So God, Amos chapter 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Not be what?
Not be afraid.
Trumpet blows, everyone gets scared. They get scared. Keep going.
So God,
Sorry.
shall there be evil in a city?
Shall there be what?
Shall there be evil in a city?
Why do people get afraid when they hear a trumpet? If you would like to, you can. If not, it's fine.
No, I'm gonna listen.
No sweat. Why would people get afraid when you hear a trumpet? The word, the Hebrew word for trumpet is alarm, or is that the Greek word? I'm not sure. Alarm is what the sound of a trumpet is. That's where you get the term alarm, right? You hear an alarm late at night in your house. What do? Keep sleeping? What do?
You jump up.
Jump up. Why?
You jump up.
Why?
Because you hear that alarm.
And that means
danger or
that means
something
what?
coming. Danger.
Or something is coming.
Something is coming,
The
right?
people hear an alarm. Keep going, He answered the question, everyone that didn't hear it. Go ahead.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
In the what?
In the city.
Keep going.
And the people not be afraid.
Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
What is the evil that the Lord is doing in the city? The same evil that makes someone blow an alarm. Remember, I'm only using the words right here.
Yeah.
I'm using the words right in front of us. Right here, I'm about to do the same thing with Isaiah. The exact same thing. The problem, Sonetta, is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're thinking, General Cabal, give him a hand up from D.C. D.C. getting it on, General Kabal, his lovely wife, I believe. I can't see well, but you get the point. Give her a hand as well, sir. Okay, here's the problem, Sonetta, right? Just think, instead of thinking the action is evil, and you're only thinking that for one reason, think that the repercussion is the evil.
Mm-hmm.
If you were not associated with the UPK, would you think homosexuality was evil?
Hell yeah.
Oh, have you turned your TV on? Have you seen the flag? You ain't see that red, blue, and purple? And
Yeah.
Homosexuality, brother, is not considered evil.
Oh.
You don't look around.
To me, it's evil.
To you. But
Yes, sir.
is it to society?
No.
Homosexuality is not evil. It's like you're speaking in essence from your personal, what you think is evil.
Right.
But this world does not consider homosexuality to be evil at all.
Correct.
What does this world consider to be evil? Stay on topic, though.
What does this world consider to be evil?
On this topic of homosexuality, what does this world consider to be evil? Being against homosexuality.
I was going to say against IGBK.
Give him a hand.
That's right.
That's right. He ain't peach. You see, so damn near, it's like me saying God created evil. He created eating pork. Pork is not evil. You understand? That's what I think because I read the Bible. But this world says pork is the other white meat and you can buy it next door. Right. So I can't say then pork is evil. Pork is good. But you know what the Lord did create? The high blood pressure and the diabetes and the heart attack to destroy that thing that everyone else says is good. Right. Without the repercussions of these things would not even be considered to be wrong. Right. The only reason anybody even thinks about homosexuality is because of, first thing comes to your mind, AIDS. AIDS. AIDS made everybody in the 80s say, whoa, well, maybe what does God say about this? I remember it. It was like, hold up now. Maybe there's some scriptures about this gay thing. Without AIDS, you know what you have in Harlem? Bathhouses. You don't remember those?
Yes.
They were everywhere. Were they places that the mayor said was evil? Yep. The mayor let them stay there until who cut them down? I think Dinkins got rid of the damn bathhouses. This is what Commander Giuliani told me, if I can remember it well.
Right.
Bathhouses were considered businesses. You go in there and have sex all night with men. It wasn't evil. God created the repercussion. That repercussion made you and I and everyone else know what about homosexuality? That it was
okay.
That repercussion made all of us know what about homosexuality? That it was evil.
Right.
That's the only reason you and I even call homosexuality evil. If not for AIDS and Leviticus, we would just say homosexuality is a choice. You were born like that. It's a right. So now just think that. I'm going to give you the next one. I know you got one more.
Yeah. I just need to make an announcement.
Please.
The food that's outside Occam, if y'all want to go get the food, it's easier. You could just walk out, go grab a plate, and then just come back inside instead of having a sister do it that way. So if y'all hungry, you can just go outside, grab a plate, and then come back inside.
What's on the menu, bro?
Everything.
Everything. All right. Now go back to your precept.
I don't have a precept.
I want you to move earlier.
I want to move to. Huh?
Oh, you want to move to the next?
Yeah, I want to move to another one. You cleared it up.
Man, don't try this, please. Eat from the left.
Do the Most High condones slavery? Now, the reason I'm asking you that is because I hear the Israelite brothers always say that the reason we're going through what we're going through is because we disobeyed the laws and the commandments of the Most High. So he put us in slavery. Mm-hmm. My question to you is, why get mad at the white man if the Most High put us in his hands into slavery?
I totally get it. Can I give you a precept?
Yes.
It's in Romans, the first chapter, am I right? Romans, Esau. Why have thou sent us? Romans 9.
9:13, sir.
If it is not so, why am I thus? Is that right? The brothers will read it for you, son. Romans, the 9th chapter, please. All right. That's an excellent question, son, that I just asked. He's saying, meaning, if the Most High did this to us, then why be mad at white people?
Right.
Because the Most High is the one that put us in slavery.
He gave us to him.
He gave us to him. He absolutely did. He damn sure didn't step in and stop them.
Right.
Right? He damn sure didn't do anything to stop them from enslaving us. He didn't stop the lynchings. He didn't stop the death. So then why are white people at fault for doing it? That's an excellent question. I remember asking that question years ago when I was trying to understand it. And I realized later on that it was because truly I didn't understand how God works. You know, we think of God as like a ghost, like a magic thing, when the best way to understand God is the way that Jesus Christ told us to understand him. Understand that God is a father. You know, God is not called a father all through the Old Testament. He's not called that. Jesus Christ, because he understood the Old Testament and understood how to break it down to us in a way that we could understand it and obey it, he called God the Father. Don't think being, think Father. And that breaks the understanding of God right there. He's a father. He's not this being that stops you from wanting bad things, that stops you from doing things. He's a pop that wants to see what you have. Right. He's a dad that wants to see you get out there and fight those boys.
Right.
Well, Dad, come out for me and fight. I'm not going out there. Get out there and fight or don't come back. Now that, once again, you don't understand that unless you know a father. Right. And that he doesn't remove temptations from you. He expects you to step up in it and do what he taught you to do. Right. That's God. I'm going to break this precept down and then you'll understand. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
The brothers must not speak Spanish up here. Then otra vez. That means more. Let me say it in English. I'm speaking Spanish. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Salvador. Could I get a little more in Scotch? I appreciate that. All right, go ahead.
Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
This is a comparison of our oppressor Esau, who was a so-called white man, to the last slavery we served, which was in Egypt. For the scriptures say unto Pharaoh, for this same purpose have I raised thee up. You know, Egypt, I'm sure you know about it. I remember the Egypt thing used to be into.
Right.
Egypt was super powerful, the most powerful nation on the earth. What's that word they always use? The Metanetics.
The Metanetics.
The Metanetics. Is that right? Yeah. Well, all of that up. Egypt had all of the netters, all of the metas, everything in it. It was the most powerful country on the planet Earth. The Lord said, even for this same reason, that I raise up Pharaoh. Keep going.
That I might show my power in thee.
That I might do what?
Show my power in thee.
What was the reason that Egypt became so powerful? Because they were so smart? Because they had batteries or electricity or whatever that nonsense is, right? Egypt was so powerful because God wanted them to grow big and bigger so that when he destroyed them, the world could know who was the biggest.
That's right.
That is the point. Keep going.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So now once he destroys the number one superpower, and everyone knows him the way they used to know Egypt. Keep going.
Therefore, have he mercy on whom he will have mercy.
Here we go, Sinetta. Therefore will he have mercy on whom he will have mercy. He will have mercy. You might want him to have mercy on white people, not you, but you get my point. Or Egypt. But he decides who he has mercy on. Keep going.
And whom he will, he hardeneth.
And if he wants to, he'll harden his heart based on what he wants. Skip the Sonetta's question about, well, if I am so, why art thou thus?
Thou wilt then say unto me.
Now, after you hear about God just deciding that Egypt was going to be the #1 superpower, deciding they would enslave everyone, and then at the same time deciding to destroy them. To you as a man, that seems like, why would he do that? He decided to raise them up and then decided to bring them down. Why did he do that? Read that last part you first read again.
Thou wilt then say unto me.
Once you hear that, then you'll say unto him, go ahead.
Why does he yet find fault?
That's what Samantha just asked. You just asked that just now. Why does he find fault? Why is he angry at the white man if he's the one that put us in slavery? You will say, then why does he find fault? Keep going.
For who have resisted his will?
Who could resist God's will? If God wants the white man to enslave us, the white man had no choice. If God wants us to be oppressed, the white man had no choice. That's what you will say. Keep going.
Nay, but
say it again. Again?
Nay.
Say it again.
Nay.
Say it again.
Nay.
Nay. No. You don't understand. No. You do not understand. Keep going.
But, oh man.
But what?
But, oh man.
But, oh man. Oh man. Go ahead.
Who art thou that replies against God?
Who are you to say who God can decide to destroy? You see, we as people, you might think, well, God shouldn't destroy them. He wanted them to put us in slavery. Who are you to say he can't? He can. He can decide to do it. He can say, I love these people, the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, West Indians, Guatemalans, Haitians, Dominicans. I love them. These people are nothing to me. Se un Dios no son nada. They are nothing to God. The abundance of them are as a drop that falls from a bucket. To me, they are spittle. I'm going to let them rise up, let them enslave my people, just so I could destroy them. And then my people will know who the real God is. Am I someone that can say he can't do that? Keep reading.
Nay, but, oh man, who art thou that replies against God? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Shall the thing formed say to him that I made this cup, I created this cup? Shall I say, why did you make me to hold scotch and liquor? I should be holding apple juice like these Christians want me to hold up here. I gotta get a call every night about how I drink on class. You Christians, you want my glass to have apple juice in it. I know you do. There is not apple juice in this cup. Right. Who are you to decide? Right. You can't decide what's in this cup. Who are you to decide? Can the cup decide what it holds? The white man cannot decide whether or not his entire existence is just to be an example of God's power. Right. He has no way to decide that. We didn't decide if we would be the chosen people of God. We just are. We can't decide this thing. Continue.
Have not the potter power over the clay?
Hasn't the potter, what's a potter, Sonetta? Somebody that makes pots. You see them on the movies with the clay, shape them up. Doesn't the potter have power over the clay? Keep going.
Of the same lump
to make. Sonetta, here's directly to your question. It's right here. Just focus in on it and you're going to get it. Read that again.
Of the same lump.
Of the same lump. What's a lump? A lump of clay. Right. That's the context, right? That's important when you read the Bible. Because of Christianity, it can be difficult to keep the context. The context of this is making pots. That's the context. We're making pots now. The same lump of clay. I can take that lump of clay. Go ahead, soccer war.
To make one vessel unto honor.
I made one vessel to honor. I made this for what? To carry beautiful flowers. Right. To hold good scotch in it. I made it out of clay. Keep going.
And another unto dishonor.
And another vessel out of the same clay. I made this for what purpose, soccer war?
Unto dishonor.
For what purpose, soccer war?
Unto dishonor.
For what purpose, soccer war?
Unto dishonor.
I made this to disrespect it. to dishonor it. The white man is created to be the villain in your story.
Right.
That's his purpose.
Right.
Ask George Lucas, he can't make Darth Vader?
Right. Right.
Can he? Can you say to George Lucas, well, George Lucas, why would Darth Vader be so evil when you made him evil? Well, yeah, I did. I made Darth Vader to be the villain. The white man is created to be the villain in your story.
Right.
That's his whole purpose of existing. And I just read it. I don't know how you could get anything else from it. I'm sure the apologetics think this means that Donald Trump should be king of the planet. But I don't know how you can get one vessel I make out of the same lump of clay. Are white people made of flesh and blood? Are
Yes.
they?
Yes.
Are you made of flesh and blood?
Yeah.
Do you have red blood that goes through your veins?
Yes.
Do white people have red blood that goes through their
Yep.
veins? Do they have kidneys and hearts and eyes?
All of
Yes. Do you have the same thing? You know why? Because you're made from the same lump.
Mhm.
We're both humans. We're both flesh and blood, except we were made to be the hero, and they were made to be the villain.
That's right.
Who are you, man, to say God can't do that? I just read that right here. There's no other way to understand it. It's hard to understand. Why? Because in your life, Sonetter, not you, probably.
Right.
In your life, you're the villain.
Powerful breakdown.
You understand?
Powerful breakdown.
Anything else, let me know. Ephraim, you got it.
Oh, kind. We got a couple songs joining. Shout out to Colleen.
Give Khalid, Texas a hand. They next. Commander General Yohana is going down to Houston, Texas. I think in 30 days or something like that. Out there, Houston, you're next. Right here, we're in New York. I don't want to forget about you, New York. We're going out there to bar. Commander General Yohana, what's going on, Asher? You want to say something? You want to do an announcement? Go ahead.
So, General, tonight we have scripture breakdown class, of course. Right after this, from 10 to 12 a.m., we got scripture breakdown. But we also will be two-stepping at an R&B party tonight.
We R&B. Where is it at?
That's going to be at the Dopes Club downtown on 21st Street.
The Dopes Club downtown on 21st Street. Will there be some single sisters there?
Last two times I went, they were.
We Asher, you heard that, brother. Unless you're an IUIC, unless you don't like tail, I mean, women of marriageable age and appropriateness. Unless you don't like women, like the IUIC doesn't like women,
Then don't come.
then don't come. But if perchance, if you like, me gusta, if you like a woman, then they'll be out there at this club that we're going to tomorrow night.
Tonight.
Tonight is the night of the club. God damn. You better get dressed. It's time to get dressed. Go ahead.
Saturday, we're having camp at Washington Square Park.
Camp at Washington Square Park. Go ahead, Ethan.
That's on West 4th Street, right across the street from New York University.
Right across the street from NYU. Come on.
That's at 12 p.m. until
12 p.m. until they drag you out of there.
concert.
Until they pick you up off the floor and get you the hell out of there. Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly, kids.
Then at night, instead of a yacht party, we're going to be partying on the water, on the pier at South Street Seaport.
Damn, you're going to two parties.
Yes.
Now, you know some of us are old. Some of us got no hair and gray hair. You going to party tonight?
Concert.
Stay up all night. Party tomorrow. Stay up all night. All right then.
It's going to be a reggaeton themed party
Reggaeton.
on the water.
Reggaeton on the water. Give them a hand. La playa, like the beach.
You're going to see all three bridges, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge, and the Manhattan Bridge. You're going to be right there on the water.
There's so much beauty. Listen, you're taking your rib out there on the water. You're taking a lovely young sister out there on the water. You're showing her the Brooklyn Bridge. You're taking your wife out there. What are you showing her? The Brooklyn Bridge and what else?
The Manhattan Bridge, the
Showing her-
Williamsburg Bridge.
You're showing her the Williamsburg Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge. Are the stars out?
You know it.
The stars are out.
You're dancing under the stars.
You're dancing under the stars, on the boat,
Sometimes you're romantic.
at the pier, woman in your arms, breeze blowing. The breeze doing this today like this. Blowing and blowing. You're with the woman, you look at it in her eyes, and you say, listen, you with me now.
Right.
You with me now. What's that in Spanish? Send me
Tú eres mío.
tú es mío. Is that right?
Tú eres mío.
Tú eres, you got a whole another Dominican way to say it. Conmigo.
Mía.
Tú conmigo.
Mía.
Oye, mía. Tú eres mía.
Say it again.
Tú eres mía.
Tú eres mía. You seem like that's your first language, Espanol.
It's like it, because mío is a male. Mia is a woman.
You better make that
Let's
correction.
make that, yeah.
Listen, he don't play that. Simeon don't play that funny stuff. You don't play that funny shit. The water, brother. Commanding Julie, I don't play it either. All right, so say it one more time so we can get it.
Tú eres mía.
Tú eres mía, which means
You are mine, but feminine.
you are mine. Now, what about, you can't say conmigo.
Yeah, with me.
Okay, so you could say, eres conmigo,
No, eres mía.
because
It's mine.
so I can't say conmigo.
Estás conmigo.
Estás.
That means you are with me.
Okay, now you're on the side. Estás conmigo means you are with me.
Right. Like
And
you
the
said.
other one says you are mine. Eres what?
Mía.
Mía. Eres mía. Eres mía, you are with me.
You can hear the romance on that. Mía.
Eres mía, the romance is on it. Say it again. Give him the microphone now. He's trying to teach y'all how to get some tail, huh? Y'all don't know how to get tail. These Dominicans is lovers, huh? They know how to get some tail. You sitting there playing video games. Your brother don't play no goddamn video game. He's out getting tail. Get him on the camera. Give him some. Is he on the camera? Let everybody see you up. They see you. Break it down for us.
Tú eres mía.
Mhm.
You are mine.
Tú eres mía. You are mine. Go ahead.
Estás conmigo.
Estás conmigo.
You're possessing her. You're with
Oh,
me.
you got it already.
Okay.
Say the first one again.
Tú eres mía.
Tú eres mía. Tú eres mía. Tú eres mía. Tú eres mía. Tú eres mía. Tú eres mía. You are mine. Tú
Okay.
eres mía. You are mine. The next one.
You are mine. Estás conmigo.
Estás conmigo, which means
You are with me.
you are with me.
Okay.
That's give him a hand. All right. All right. Where are we at now?
So we also have Atlanta with us.
Give Atlanta a hand of praise. Captain Mount Carter had he getting it on. Down here with John, go ahead.
We got Trinidad with us.
Get the back man up and she's in the got a hand. All right.
And Colleen has a question.
Colleen, please, you're up.
Yes, Lord of Christ, sir. So like you cannot be heard. Well,
Please, you got it.
you got an echo or anything?
You sound fine to me, huh? You got it.
Shalom, how about you guys? Sir, first and foremost. I had a question in Hebrew 1 and Hebrews 2. I think it's 2 verses.
You got it, now. Come on with it. Let me know about my topic, so I can let her get him in, all right? Come on, Khalid. Just go ahead and say it, brother.
Hebrews 1 and 4, being made so much better than the angels, as he has by inheritance obtained more excellent names than they. And then Hebrews 2 and 7, thou madest them a little lower than the angels, thou crownest them with glory and honor, and then set them over the works of thy hands. I was trying to figure out how can I understand these things. To me, it sounds like
It's saying the exact same thing. He's better than the angels in rank. He's lower than the angels in where he works from. You're thinking lower in rank. And you should think lower as opposed to the earth and the heavens. You understand, Khalil? Where are the heavens at?
Above the earth.
Say that word again.
Above the earth.
Where do the angels live, or dwell, or work?
Above the earth.
Where did Christ do his work?
Earth.
Where is the earth as opposed to the heaven?
Above.
Where is the earth?
Below.
Below. He's a little lower than the angels. Lower. Not in rank. He's higher than the angels in rank. But he's lower in where he worked. He worked on earth, teaching you and I. The angels work in the goddamn cosmos and, you know, the stars and the blah, blah, blah. You get it now, right? Anything else? No problem. Sin problema. Anything else? Haz tu preguntas.
Brother Israel asked, Salaki, sir, if I may, Adawan, does Ezra 10 and 2 through 3, does it apply to us today?
Let's hear it.
Sir. Ezra chapter 10, verse 2. And Shechaniah, the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, we have trespassed against our God, and have taken strange wives of the people of the land. Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning this thing. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our God to put away all the wives and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of my Lord, and of those that tremble at the commandment of our God, and let it be done according to the law.
Does this apply today? Meaning, let me just try to understand your question. I'll just answer it in every aspect, right? If you are asking, if you are out there and you have a heathen wife, meaning your wife is Chinese, African, a white woman, you are not allowed to divorce her. You cannot leave her. The Most High made marriage permanent. However, if she leaves you, let her go and thank the Lord that it's over. Right. You understand? Don't stop her. Don't complain. Don't write her letters. Don't show up at her job with a guitar. Some of you niggas get her job with a... Baby, come back. Don't do that. All right? Let her go. If she leaves, she can leave. But you cannot leave her. These precepts are because Moses had a heathen wife. And his sister demanded that he leave her. And his sister was stricken with leprosy because she did that. Marriage is permanent. The Most High God wants us to always remember that there is no undoing sex. You cannot undo it. Know that before you do it. You cannot undo sex. If you have sex with a heathen, you have married a heathen. Now, you should never marry a heathen. Never. That's how you should put them away from among you. That you should do today. You should put interracial sex out of your community. Put it out. This absolutely applies today. You want to have interracial sex to be something that is not done in our community. Put it out of your community. The Israelites a long time ago, when they left Egypt, sinners left Egypt. Sinners. These sinners had the lifestyles of sinners. Heathen women, riches gotten by ill means. They were liars and thieves, and they left Egypt because they were the same race as Moses. They got out in that wilderness, and they were the same evil bastards that they were in Egypt. Then they began to see that God was cursing them. So they said, I'm getting rid of these heathen women. I'm done with this. If you are a man that has sex with white women, be done with that. Put that out from among you. Let that be a thing you don't do anymore. So many black and Hispanic men, those are the only women they will have. Am I telling you something you don't know about? You know about it. That's all they want. They prefer it. So many times you see a basketball player, he rents a yacht, and he has a ton of white women on this yacht to snort coke with and to have sex with. And black women will inevitably be angry because he ain't snorting coke with them and having sex with them. And that's stupid. But that tells you who this brother is. He is rich and he can have any woman he wants. The one he wants is a white woman. That is his ideal woman. He could live anywhere he wants. He could drive any car he wants. He could be with any woman he wants. He has a boat full of white people because in his eyes, that is the superior woman. A white woman is the Rolls Royce. She's the Rolex. She's the Hollywood. Put that out from among you. That absolutely applies today. Get rid of that up. Throw it away. Give your sister your riches. Give your sister the benefit that you have because your mother cleaned houses every day so you could have basketball shoes and bounce basketballs. Your mother worked clean houses so that you could buy football equipment. You get rich and you make a white woman richer. Put that out from among you. That applies today. It absolutely does. Is there anything else?
Sir.
Nobody heard a damn thing I just said. It wasn't shit in it.
They hear it all. It just gets.
Let me give Captain Soccer War a hand real fast. Let me tell you, speaking of women and black women, as you know, and Hispanic women, you know what? I'll stay here. It's going to be in. I'll stay here for a second, but I might see you in a minute. Let me tell you something now. Speaking of black and Hispanic women, the very qualities that you hate about them are qualities that you need to have in a mate. Let me give you a story based on Captain Soccer War. Captain Soccer War, I never told you this. I don't think I did. This was at last year's Passover. Your commander, Julian Hanahan, we had the Passover. Where the hell was it? Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my God, I wish I could remember the context of this. I'm trying to remember the context of this. It was something before the Passover I was complaining about. I don't recall what it was, but it was something that I was with my ribs. I bring my ribs down to the Passover. I was complaining about something about the Passover. It might have been about my garment, or it might have been about my sunglasses because one of my eyeglasses dropped out. It was something. And I was complaining about it. And then Captain Soccer War stepped into the Passover. And Captain Soccer War had his eye patch was matching the garment.
Right.
Just like it is today. You put him on straight. And I think before the Passover, I was like, God damn it, this fucking garment. This shit. I was complaining. Do you know my ribs in unison? Because they're a group of tyrants. All joining together against me. Because I complain, I have some complaints, Soccer Wars. I'm from the tribe of Judah. I got to, I'm complaining, and my ribs said, Captain Soccer War came in there with an eye patch matching his garment, and you complaining. Brother, it hit me in my chest. Do you understand? It hit me in my chest. Something's wrong with me. Captain Soccer War, he loses his eye. He just matched his apparel up with the eye patch. Gracias por servicio. Gracias por telling me. Fuerte. That's strength, right? Fuerte. Gracias. Yeah, that's what a black woman can do for you, a Hispanic woman. You want some old white woman that's going to just snort all the coke you have. I know you need that. You might need something else. You might need something that makes you better, makes you a better person, because black women do not like bitches. They cannot stand bitches. They hate that. They see it. Give me a family man right now. I got to go into that. Black women cannot stand bitches up. Hispanic women, they don't like bitches. They can't stand it. White women love bitch-made Negroes. They're attracted to them. You're the type of bitch that their father might let come over. Understand? Their father doesn't like black people. But you, he might allow to come over because you're a bitch and their father might not be threatened by you. So white women love bitch-made Hispanics, bitch-made Negroes. Black and Hispanic women, I cannot stand bitch-made men. You see, black women are. Hispanic women, they are something that no one talks about them. They're militant.
Right.
They are absolutely militant out.
Right.
You might find some brothers that might have voted for Donald Trump. Black women was not playing for voting for no stinking Donald Trump. They cannot stand him. Hispanic women, they can't stand Donald Trump because they are self-absorbed and they know that he is not going to profit them. Black men, you can be fooled by some, manly man. He's a Navy SEAL or some shit. He's like the people in the video games. So you can be fooled. He's like, what's the game everybody loves? And y'all rather do this than have sex. Give him some. Yes, you want to break it down for me. Call of Duty, yes. Call of Duty. Black women, white women, black women don't like bitch-made men. They don't like that. Let me show you something that black women don't like. Go ahead and play it.
So you hyping the sisters up in the chat. They're ignoring this. Right?
Well, I'm just telling the truth all the time. I'm about to call them a bitch next. Hold on for that. That's another thing in my inbox all the time. Why do you call women bitches? Why are you always saying that? You calling them out their name. Es la verdad. Now I'm telling the truth about this. Black women are militant. Hispanic women are militant. They're militant. And they don't like bitch-made men. And you want them to like a bitch. You hope that they would slack on their standard and like a bitch. They shouldn't. Play the video.
When I'm breaking down every night or in the morning, she's also like, allowing me to put in her arms. Like how you get this in somebody where you can be whatever emotion you need to be. You need to be Kevin, the comedian, the info, I've never seen. I can be just Kevin, human, you. So for her to see you back there, it's like, I will never get that again in my lifetime. I will have.
Pause it for a second. This is some comedian. His name is Kevin on stage. And he's explaining why he would never get another woman. Huh? What? That's the point. Boy, you don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's explaining this is the reason. Because his wife allows him to crumble into her arms and to be weak. He doesn't have to be Kevin on stage. He can be as weak as he wants with her. Why would he ever jeopardize that for another woman? Brother, you are doing a disservice to that woman. That's right. That's wrong. That's wrong to teach her. Come on, Warrior. The Warrior had a question right here. He is the microphone. Brother, right next to him. Go ahead. It's on foot.
The man he cries into the woman's arms. Isn't it the woman supposed to cry
Speak
into
up.
his heart?
Speak up.
The woman supposed to cry into his arms instead of the man crying.
Give him a hand. This is a hustling brother right here. I think I bought a $10 cookie from this brother at the last bar. Give him a hand right now. Just so you know, I'll be giving out money to the good kids. The kids that know how to say the salute. The kids that come properly UPK dressed. I'll be giving them out money. I'll be giving money to kids like that. Chavo y chavas. Is that right, kids? Chavo, is that kids? Dominican?
Oh, so like it. Issachar, yeah.
Chavo with Issachar. What do the Dominicans call kids?
Niños.
Niño.
No, so like
No.
Carajito.
Ahito.
Carajito. Well, I would just say niños.
Niño. That's a good one. Niños. And niñas.
Niñas.
Niñas. Well, listen, niños and niñas is getting money at the goddamn cookout for being good UPK soldiers and daughters. Give them a hand, all right? you're not helping your wife because you are able to be weak in her arms.
Right.
That is the opposite of what a man should be. That's where Captain Kadazar, what you asked me earlier, that's where anxiety comes from. Right? Selfishness. You need your wife to be able, you need to be able to be a weak bitch around her to feel good about yourself. What does she need? She might need a warrior to lay in the bed with. Please, Captain Soccer.
So like I said, if I can, on the point that you're making, a lot of brothers feel like they want to be comfortable being weak with their woman because they're ashamed to be weak in front of a man. When a real man goes to his brothers, goes to men above him, goes to men who he looks to for inspiration and looks to for strength to help him when he's weak. You put that on your woman, you're putting a burden on the woman that she is not fit to bear. And it's absolutely a disgusting thing that ruins a lot of relationships. And brothers have to understand that it is rooted in your weakness and shame because you won't cry in front of a man.
And I necktie. Not that guy. Give him a hand. Well, said D&D. He's telling you the truth, and he knows though. Because that brother is one West. He is stronger than you. He understands. He gets it. His faith has been tested. And his strength has proven itself. Fuerte. La firme. He understands. You don't. Now here you think you're looking for a wife that will accept all your frailties. Now it feels good, but let me ask you a question. What good does it do you that she accepts your weakness? What if she didn't? What if your wife said, I'm the bitch, I cry? You don't. That's not what you do. I need to fall in your arms. I don't need you to fall in mine. But you are so selfish and you have aspiration. And what the hell is Kev on stage crying about? That he didn't get the contract to be on Tubi? He didn't get a Tubi contract. That BET didn't sign him? What in the fuck are you crying about? That BET didn't give you a comedy special. That Netflix, that you fall in some woman's arms. And she gotta go, okay, baby. Okay. Let me get out the pegging kit. I know you need a good pegging. I know you need a penne in el culo. Penne in el culo. You need that whenever you're stressed out. Let me strap it on. Hold on. What does she need? Maybe because she's a woman and she gets afraid, she needs to feel your protection laying in bed.
Right.
Maybe she needs a man that she looks at and goes, my God, whatever happens to him, he is not fazed. He is strong. I can lean on him. My emotional ups and downs will not be faced by him. Selfishness has ruined the family. This is the problem with family men. You're not a family man because you're so selfish. You think your wife is supposed to allow all of your emotional quirks and your emotional problems, and when she doesn't, you wonder what's wrong with her. The problem with her is that she's a woman. The problem with you is that you're not a man. That's the problem. Your wife is not your therapist. It's not who she is. She's too self-absorbed to be your therapist. You want me to give you the perfect example? Your child. Now, you've been through this. If you've had this in your life, you know what I mean. You ever have a drunk father who needs to drink beer and liquor and sit and cry? And there's some child sitting there watching this drunk father. And this drunk father, I could have been this. I could have did this. I could have did this. And in his mind, his children are supposed to go, okay, Dad. All right, Dad. The child is the one that you're supposed to comfort when they're crying. I know you think your kids are supposed to go, You know, that's my dad. I love him anyway. And then what happens the next day? Well, son, you know, he might buy you a toy or do something to try to make up for what you saw last night. He pisses all over his pants. Or he sits down drunk all day. And you're supposed to just forgive your father. Parents forgive, not children.
Right.
Children are supposed to be forgiven. Parents are supposed to forgive. He spilled the milk. He broke his toy. He got a bad grade in school. Forgiveness goes one way. Forgiveness comes from the superior to the inferior. You're not supposed to forgive someone above you. They're above you. I got to forgive my father now. I got to forgive my mother. I'm a child. I got to go, well, my mom, you know, she makes mistakes sometimes. My mom brought another man home who's going to hurt me and molest me. But that's my mama. I love her no matter what. Parents are supposed to love children no matter what. They make the mistakes. They get bad grades. They stay out too late. They don't wash the dishes. They don't do their chores. Why the fuck is a child in the position to forgive its parents? Right. Now your wife, she has to comfort you. Because you didn't get the Netflix special. A lot of you got there, you got a need to be famous because of a hole in your heart. Like Kevin on stage. He has a need to be famous because there is a hole in his heart. Guess why? 1, 2, 3, he's been molested. I've heard this term. I'm going to try to say it in a polite way so people don't text me all the time about my language. He has small penis energy. Is that a phrase you've heard of? Sisters, you ever heard of that? That's small penis energy. When your soul, you know, emasculates, your whole life is your emotions. Your life ain't about putting that broad in the bed and proving manhood. Just giving it to it. This head right here. Are you y'all hear that? That's manhood. That's where it's at. Not in how, you know, you can cry to her and open yourself up to her. And this is how selfish Kevin on stage is. He thinks she likes it. You're taking the words out your mouth. He thinks, well, this is a great woman because she loves that I crumble and cry in her arms when I don't get a Netflix special. She loves it. She doesn't. It makes her feel vulnerable. One second. It makes her feel like, crying. What if I hear an alarm? What if I hear an alarm at night? The nigga is crying in my arms. What if an alarm goes off? What if there is evil in the city and the Lord blows an alarm? It makes her feel unsafe. Right. Because she knows you can't handle stress. Play it one last time, then I gotta go. Hold your point.
When I'm breaking down every night in the morning, she's also.
God damn, pause. I didn't even hear that just now. Did you hear that before Simon Wolf? I did not hear that. He said, when I'm breaking down every night and every morning, you need medication. Breaking down. Now remember, Captain Cousins earlier about anxiety. He ain't living in the projects in the South Bronx. Kevin on stage living in some nice house. Kids go to good schools. He's not a victim of crime. He is crying every night and every morning. Why? He's not on welfare. His Section 8 is not about to get cut off. Yours is. Yours is. But his isn't. What in the hell is he crying for every night and every morning? Keep going.
When I'm breaking down every night in the morning, she's also like, her arms. Like how you do this, so that you can be whatever emotion you need to be. Whatever you need to be. Get up there. I can be that shit out.
do the same for her. Who wants to read between the lines with that? I would do the same for her. Ephraim?
He's not, because she's not.
She's not crying every day. She's not crying every day. She's not. She mans up in things. That's what she does. She mans up. You think she doesn't have bad days, Sucker War? She's a black woman, Hispanic woman in America. Donald Trump just fired 350,000 black women. There are black women right now having bad days. She's not crying every day. She's not. I would do the same thing for her. He's a famous comedian. He can't hold himself together for 10 fucking minutes. Excuse my language, everyone on that texts me all the time. Sorry, please, come on.
So like sir, I would say that brother needs something. General Hazayan used to always say that brother needs gumption.
Give him a hand. He's telling the damn truth. Some grit. You need some grit. Some gumption. You are not helping your wife or helping your kids by allowing them to embrace your weakness. It's selfish. Let me give you something that no one else will give you. The apologetics definitely won't give it to you. They don't even have a church to go to. They don't even have a congregation that makes sure you get a kidney when you need one. They don't have that. We do. We do it here. You love your wife? Be perfect for her. You love your children? Be perfect for them. Perfection is what you should give people you love. Perfection, because you're the man. And unto whom much is given, much is required. You're in charge of the whole thing. It's your word goes. You're the final say on everything in their life. You're crying in her arms, and she's supposed to trust your decision. Show her no weakness, none. You want to be weak? There are brothers that we have that you can be weak with, and they'll get you together. They'll get you on your feet.
Right.
This woman has to obey your every command. Give her perfection if you want to be a family man. Everybody understands? Lo entiendes. Gracias. All right. Next question or whatever we're doing. Ven otra vez. I said I would see you. Ven otra vez. Gracias.
You keep going into your topics.
It's up to you. You got it. Brother's trying to go out tonight anyway. They want me to end this. Just tell me. I ain't fighting you. Tell me, sir, what does end this mean? Stop. La basta. Is that stop? Would you take that? Stop that.
You want to say I should stop or?
No, they want me to stop. They should say what to me?
Quieren que pare.
Yeah, say it again?
Quieren que pare.
Well, you speak a different Spanish than that than Mexican. Go ahead. What's the Mexican Spanish called? Castellanos. Castellanos, I gotta learn the Dominican Spanish too. I'll never succeed.
I told you that a long time.
You told me that. Here you go. Here you go. Give him a hand. That was one West. That was a one West thing he just did. He just did a one West thing. Yes, you did tell me. Lo siento. Salakia. I should have listened. I will learn the Dominican Spanish from tonight on. Get ready to get my phone calls. All right. Go ahead. I can't hear it. It's my fault. Can they hear it? I can't hear it. Someone had their hand up over here earlier. Oh, I remember. I'm gonna get you. About you.
This is the pastor who was raided by the FBI.
Oh yeah.
This brother right here.
Go ahead. Read it again.
He was arrested in North Carolina while Michelle Brennan was arrested at a home in the affluent Allen neighborhood of Tampa. Fox 13's Jenny Curtis joins us in the news after spending hours combing through the indictment outlining the scheme. Jenny, what did you find? Bill Haley in the 23-page indictment, it is pretty clear that David Taylor, who calls himself an apostle, and his right hand, Michelle Braden, are accused of running a modern-day slavery ring across the states for 10 years, forcing people to work without pay with severe consequences if they didn't, all while funding an extravagant lifestyle.
This is, do you know about this cat here? This is some Christian pastor. I advise you, come on, bring it up. Microphone.
Salaki, sir, you wouldn't have to have the old video, would you?
I don't have the old one.
Okay, basically,
people have seen it by now.
Yeah, God.
Go ahead.
Basically, long the story short, this pastor became famous a few years ago. He already kind of was a mega church pastor, but basically, I guess he gained more fame and notoriety once, basically, it came out he had to go. I'm not sure, I definitely went to Congress, but he had to go before the government, so to speak, and
He got indicted.
Oh, he got indicted.
He got indicted because he was enslaving people.
I'm talking about the first
allegedly.
John, I'm talking about the first one.
First one, he was doing God knows what with that money.
Yeah, John, they was asking him about the money and basically going to the fact he got Rolls Royces. What did you spend $500K on? Oh, for my Gucci suit and my and if you have any further questions about my Rolls Royce, ask my wife. She's the treasurer.
He's married to a white woman. She got indicted as well. Water, give him a hand. Okay. This is a mega church leader who was just indicted because he was enslaving his congregation. Enslaving them. He made $50 million since 2014. How much? Do the math on that one. How much money is that a year? Is that number right? Yeah, $50 million since 2014. What is that a year? Who knows? $5 million a year, doing nothing to help anyone. Nothing at all. Now here's my question to you. Everyone, hold on to your seats. He's a mega. He has multiple jets, multiple Rolls Royces. They have his house was on the internet. You should have seen this place. This place to me would be like the kingdom of heaven. Right. This place he lived in. Here's my question to you. Did he believe that Jesus was God?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Did he believe that Jesus Christ was born of Immaculate Conception?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Did he believe that all races were equal? Absolutely. Did he believe that the Jews were black? No. Did he believe that Jesus Christ was black? No. This is what I'll never understand about the apologetics. I'll never get this.
Right.
Do you expect me to be the same as him?
Right.
I will never.
Right.
I will never believe the same thing as certain people. Can I stop you another time? Give me the most famous racist in your mind. The most famous white man racist in your mind right now. Brother, where are you from? You from Atlanta?
I'm from Harlem, but
You from Harlem. I know you look familiar.
I live in North Carolina now.
You moved to North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is the most famous racist white man that you can think of in your mind?
Trump.
Trump. Does Donald Trump believe that Jesus is black? Say again? Does Donald Trump believe the Jews are black? Does Donald Trump believe that Jesus is God?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Does he believe that Jesus Christ was born of Immaculate Conception? Absolutely. I will never believe what Donald Trump believes. Never. What do you think you can show me to make me do that? Never. I will never be the same as the people that hurt my grandmother. Never. I won't do that. What if she saw it? My grandmother stuck her face in a laughing barrel in Virginia. I will never believe what the people that put her in that barrel did. I won't do that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's right. They had laughing barrels. Like if something was funny to us, we would have to run to the barrel and stick our head in it and laugh.
Well, son, I was a little kid around 14, and I was sitting down, and I was saying, well, Grandma, did you go downtown and do this? She said, no, I didn't go downtown. I said, why? She said, I wasn't sticking my head in no barrel. Right? I said, what do you mean? She said, when we went downtown, if we would laugh or was with my friends, we had to stick our face in a barrel. I remember being 13 going, what? Are you joking? I kept asking her questions. And she said she would just not go downtown. Do you think now I will believe in what they say God says?
Right.
Somebody that beat my grandmother 6 days a week and then took off on Sunday. No. I have to believe that those people didn't understand God.
Right.
I have to believe that. I would never believe in the same thing as some oppressor. Never. I'm getting that from the Bible. It's in the book of Psalms. I'll read it for you real fast if I have a second. Then I'll get to my other topics. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to read it. I'll just do it. If any apologetic ever tries to battle us, I'm going to destroy you and hurt you, and your white wife is going to want to have sex with us. And she will never.
That's right.
Never.
That's right.
I would never smell her. I'll reject your white woman like she's garbage, like she's food I send back at a restaurant. Because it's unsavory. It's unsavory. Captain Cox is out. Let me get the next question.
Like I said, there's one thing that I noticed about the apologetics, because they're a part of the Christian community that likes to battle. They're live all the time. They're doing seminars. They'll debate other Christians. They'll write books on us. They'll show up, set up battles. They love punching down on the Muslims because it's like the easiest religion to debunk. But I've never seen them speak against the Jewish man. And their whole premise as to why they want to debate us.
Let me stop you for a second.
Yes, sir.
Give me that. Give me the clips that we pulled to prove. What was the proof? What was on this topic? The apologetics.
Okay.
Give me that. The clips from the past and the old clips. Please, Captain Cox.
Yes, sir. So their whole premise is we don't believe Christ is God, so they have to come and correct us. But the Jewish man doesn't even acknowledge Christ at all, and they have no qualms, no beef ever with trying to say you're claiming the nation of Israel. You're claiming to be God's chosen people. They don't even have a murmur, a whisper about them.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, because they believe that they actually have authority as God's chosen people, so they won't question them.
Okay. You are a kind man. You're one West. So many brothers in this school are kind. The microphone again. So many, let me tell you something. Y'all brothers in here, I don't know how I made my way in here. Because I am not kind. You brothers are kind. Even when I ask you questions like I just asked Captain Contazal, I know you're going to give me an answer that is like a sincere person would say that. When I am not kind and not sincere at all. Let me tell you how unkind and insincere I am. Confession is good to the soul. You know what I can do? I can pull off a silent thank you. You can't even do that. I'll show you. Listen, I can do it. Listen, the Hebrew one is worse. In Hebrew, this is it. I do that at barbecues, and I see people look at me and they look at it like, damn, he said the word. I can say thank you silently because I'm that arrogant. I don't know, I've never seen a brother be able to pull that off because I don't think anybody in this school is as arrogant as me. I see no good in no one. Hey. You see that? It just seems natural, doesn't it? It seems like I'm really saying thank you. But hey. Well, since my heart is as evil as my enemies. Captain Kadazar, the reason that they never come against Jewish people, they never come against Christians, they never come against preachers who have jets, the apologetics never come against anyone that has money because they are being paid by Jewish people to come against you. That's the point. These apologetics are COINTELPRO groups. That's what they are. They don't believe in what they're saying. They're getting paid to stop the Hebrew Israelite movement.
Right.
They're getting paid to do it. Right. Which is why they never come against Jewish people who don't believe in Jesus, who don't believe Jesus is God, who don't believe Jesus is anything other than a man. They don't even believe he's the king of the Jews. They believe he's nothing. But they never come against him because they're receiving money to not come against Jewish people. They're receiving money because Jewish people believe that the Hebrew Israelites are a threat. That is on video. I can ask Ephraim to pull it up. When they said the greatest enemy to AIPAC, which is the Jewish AIPAC is the lobbying group for the Israelis. The greatest enemy to them are black and Hispanic men in America who believe that they're Jews. That is on tape. The apologetics are a COINTEL group. They're being paid. Who's funding them to go all over the country? Kadazar. Kazariak just told me they don't have a congregation. He just told me that. So who pays for them to go to Times Square, Arizona? They don't collect tithes. They don't have a congregation. Who is paying for Post Malone, this Negro, that white man to go all over the country to where Hebrew Israelites are? Who pays for it? Jewish people pay for it. The Christian church pays for it. And their sole mission in life is to stop the burgeoning, threatening Hebrew Israelite movement. You don't believe me? I'm about to prove it right now. I pray you understand. And once again, because Kadazar, you would never do a thing for money. You wouldn't do that. You understand? You would never say, I'm doing this because they pay me to do it. You wouldn't do that because you're a man of high integrity. They're not like you. They're more like me. Do you understand? They're more like me, a wicked man who only because of commanding General Yohana's forceful leadership am I in this group. That's the only reason I'm here, or else I'd be in prison hurting people. You understand? Your brother will play it right now.
Concept. This is a clip from the day before Captain Zariak's debate. They rolled up on every fake Israelite group they could find.
Every fake Israelite group in New York. What day was this? What was this? Last week? 2 weeks ago? Play it.
Even wood and stone. Even wood and stone. So we in every nation on this earth. Every nation. Every kingdom.
What is this? Yo, that was Deuteronomy 28. Where be scattered from?
We're being scattered from in Jerusalem, our homeland.
All right, were you in Jerusalem?
I will not go to Jerusalem.
You ain't Israel.
Were you in Jerusalem? Who was in Jerusalem? He wasn't. Who was? Kadazar?
Fake Jew.
Jewish people. They're there right now. He works for them. They're funding them traveling all over the world. Right. Give me another video. He's done. He probably cries in his wife's arms. They went to another group. Now let me just, for time's sake, they went to every fake Israelite group in New York. What else happened that week? This same week. This is the week that the National Guard and the Marines invaded Washington, D.C. Right. This is the exact same weekend that it happened. And instead of talking about Donald Trump, immigration, alligator Alcatraz, babies being ripped out of people's arms, their job was to stop Hebrew Israelites because they're getting paid for it. You are watching COINTELPRO happening right now. It's happening now. They're afraid of One West. They're afraid of the Israelites. And they pay these faggots to go all over New York. The week that Donald Trump invaded Washington, D.C., they came to New York. They didn't come to Washington, D.C. because the biggest evil on the planet was happening in New York that week. Huh? There was a National Guard and the Marines snatching children out of people's arms in D.C. They came to New York because One West is in New York.
That's right.
If I could, one thing I did notice, Captain Zariak told me, they didn't come to the Israelite School of UPK's camps. Zariak, bring it down.
No, they knew better.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I wish they didn't know better. Let me tell you, for so many years, all I want is for someone to challenge us.
Right.
I want it so bad. I see those purple pigs, cerdos morados, those purple pigs coming down and coming to churches with 100 men and facing those churches down. Every time I'm in a class, I think, why don't those purple faggots come and try to test us? Right. I want it so bad. I'm speaking too honestly right now, and I shouldn't, but I want it. And I want these apologetics cats, I want someone to come test us so I can show my quality. That's what I want. Of course, they came down to these fake Israelites and they embarrassed these fake Israelites because God is not with them. The apologetics are a COINTEL group. COINTELPRO. Is that the name of it? No. Was it COINTEL?
COINTELPRO.
COINTEL group. Give me the history on it. Who had their hand up over here? You, young brother, where you from?
Oh, Chicago, sir.
You look familiar. Give him a hand. Brother in Chicago. Y'all seem like y'all want to go out tonight down there. I'm trying to get the class. I'm going to get you out of here and get on that tab.
Oh, God, sir.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, General Cabal, please.
Meanwhile, in D.C., you understand the Jewish man was on his knees kissing our boots.
Get General Cabal. That same weekend that Donald Trump invaded Washington, D.C. with the Marine, I almost forgot to tell you about my meeting with the FBI this Thursday. God damn, how did I forget? No. General Cabal just reminded me. Clap it up for the FBI agents out there. I went down in the elevator with them, and I'm sitting in the elevator with these two FBI agents, and I think y'all thank the Lord with y'all, because these two cats could not have taken me up. I could not have. I was in the elevator, and they looked so tiny. They looked like little Navy SEALs or something like that. Anyway, I'll tell you the story in a second. Let me get General Cabal.
Sir. You understand? They too busy downtown. They would never step foot in Southeast. Oh, they ain't messing with us at all. They're bringing their ass over there at all. In the house, in the neighborhood too.
Let me tell you, that same weekend, a Jewish man came over to our camp in Washington, D.C., got down on his knees and kissed the boots of the men of God.
That's right.
In New York, the apologetics came down here to challenge every fake Israelite to make sure that fake Israelites were not talking about Donald Trump. What is the apologetic stance on Palestine? Raise your hand if you know. No one knows. You might want to ask. What's their stance on Donald Trump? What's their stance on ICE agents wearing masks and ripping into neighborhoods, destroying children? What is the apologetic stance on that? Does anyone know? Raise your hand. See, no one raises their hand because no one knows. Because their job is not to defend the poor, defend the innocent, defend the weak. They are paid to stop you from radicalizing blacks and Hispanics. They are a co-intel pro group. That's what they are. Is pro at the end of the co-intel pro? Okay, pro. Show me what you have.
Although they do not come and challenge us at our camp, they were stupid enough to debate Captain Zariak.
Oh, I forget again. I forgot about this. Play that. Go ahead.
Play a couple seconds from
Please.
So let me show you why I'm superior to this white man.
Right. Get on, get him behind. I think I was in the casino, I think that weekend now. I remember thinking about that. I let all my wives bless the dice. Get on, let them bless it, bro. Let them bless it first. You might win, Captain Zariak. Let them bless it. Captain Zariak was out destroying enemies. I'm damn at the casino. Go ahead.
Like, so I just want to play a few seconds of that.
Do your thing, That's what happened that weekend. They came out to Washington Square Park, tried to battle Captain Zariak. They're not up to task, Just not up to task, man. They work for Satan. They get paid by the white man. They're paid by the Republican Party, Donald Trump, AIPAC, the Jewish Union, the Israelis, to stop the Hebrew Israelite movement. And you'll be able to confound the purple pigs or these fake Israelite groups. You'll never confound one West. God is with us.
That's right. That's right.
If you don't believe it, come and see. Come and see. Come tonight. Do it. Show our quality up. Keep going.
I'm kind of lots been going on in New York lately. And you haven't gotten a chance to address this yet, so we're going to play this crowd.
Oh, good. I forgot about this. Going back. Okay, play it first and then break it down for everyone, please.
This happened in Suffolk County out there on Long Island. This is a video that captures the fire chief in that town speaking to a little black girl who's having a mental episode.
Please. What did he say at the end? I believe they had a caption. I believe he said, "I hate these effing niggers." A little child having a psychotic episode.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom, boy. Give something in their hand. Having an episode. He is a paramedic. That's something I've never understood about America. Is that the people that work in the welfare office, the people that work in the welfare office, the people at the hospital, the people that are in the position of mercy, they're cruel towards the people that they're supposed to help. Right. I've never understood that, Doc. I've asked Commander Juliana 1,000 times about something like this. He's a paramedic, and he says, "I hate these effing niggers." This is his whole profession, helping people who are in need of psychiatric help, of medical help. I advise you.
Salakia, could the problem be that he's a hireling?
Well, that's big picture problem.
Okay.
That's the problem if he was in the truth
Okay,
or was a man of God.
Okay.
Here's the problem. He is actually paid and hired to hurt people. He's not paid to help them. He's paid to hurt them. Like so many of this society, you think that right now they hired RFK Jr. to be in charge of the CDC. He just now fired the woman who was deciding that black people, Hispanic people, need to be mandated the COVID-19 virus. He fired the COVID-19 vaccination. He fired her. And because of it, everyone at the CDC walked out. They had a walkout today. Because RFK Jr.'s real job is to make sure that more people die during the next ailment. That's what he wants to happen. Why? Because if you don't die, what do you need to get? Say again? No, if you don't die, let's say you get the vaccine. Let's say you get the COVID-19 vaccine and you live. Then about 65, what will you be getting?
Social Security.
Social Security. They don't want you to get Social Security. They want you dead so that you don't collect Social Security. They cut Medicaid. They cut Social Security. The only way for this to work is if your grandmother dies. Your grandfather dies. But if your grandmother lives, then she's going to have to get Social Security. She needs to die. Over in Africa, when the COVID-19 virus first happened, Africans were in the street protesting and rioting because they would not give Africans the vaccine. Who was getting it? Rich white people were getting the vaccine. Right. Donald Trump got the vaccine. Right. He's vaccinated. Right. But he cuts the ability for poor people to get the vaccine. I'm no mathematician, but I can guess why that is. Donald Trump is going to live at 85 years old. Your grandmother's going to die because she doesn't have the vaccine. She'll never get to collect Social Security like my father, who died at 63. Right. Right before the cusp. Well, he would tell Ty Ward every day, I'm 63. I can't wait to make it to 65 so I can get Social Security. Captain Ty Ward told me this. He would tell him, I can't wait. 2 years to go before I make 65. He died at 63. The COVID-19 virus, they are hoping that when the next one happens, and the next one is coming, that your grandmother will make it. And so because of that, the CDC hired some cat who is a fucking idiot, who doesn't believe in disease or germs or medical science. So he can kill your old people, so your old people will never be able to collect money that they have given the government since they were 18 years old. Right. Bye, Jim. So give me whatever you got. So hurry up so I can get down on this.
I just wanted to say what you're saying is so crazy because I remember in 11th grade I had an honest history teacher. Nobody liked him in the school because he would honestly tell us, FDR, when they initially created Social Security, the life expectancy was 65. It was never intended to be used by the mass public.
Social Security was put at an age to guarantee you were dead before you got it. That was the point. Do you know what happened? Medical achievements. Right. Medical science happened. Right. Then they said, well, goddamn, Donald, these people are 85 years old. We got to do something. We got to stop this. He hired somebody who doesn't believe in vaccines. No problem. Just go ahead, don't take it. You know who did take it, though? Donald Trump. He took it. He's 80,000 years old. Right now, he took that vaccine, and he's 100,000 million years old. You're anti-vax. Shalom. You'll be gone for a year, and you'll never ever collect on Social Security, which is the plan. Come on,
the resident in South Lake Tahoe, California, has tested positive for the plague, according to local health officials.
Pause that. Say what again? One more time.
The resident in South Lake Tahoe, California, has tested positive for the plague. According to local health officials, the person infected is believed to have been bitten by an infected flea while camping and is currently recovering at home. The plague.
You see, I'm tired of teaching you dummies. I've done it for too long, more than I can bear, really. Because I remember when that COVID-19 virus was out, and oh, the fake Israelites, who remembers this? Oh, they thought I was just evil as shit. Evil as shit. Well, guess what? The plague is back. The plague comes up. You know what the plague is. That's why they don't say it, a plague. The plague. That's one thing. The bubonic black plague of the 1300s is back in California. Not the Middle East, not Africa, California. It's back. Yeah, you a stupid bastard. Right. And you know what else is, you know what the most dumb thing about you is? You don't know how evil white people are. That's right. You don't understand it. Right. Microphone for the sister. Come on.
So when we were going in to get vaccinated, they had a lot of white people standing out talking about how it was a conspiracy theory.
Didn't they?
And how if we went and took the vaccination, we were going to be filled with nanobots and all kinds of
things. Nanobots. You were going to have
and the government was going to have control over everyone who's vaccinated minds. They can turn us off and on when they want to.
Yeah, if you got the vaccine, you were going to be sterile. You're going to have nanobots. I don't know if you brothers know what nanobot is. That's a tiny robot inside of your blood that was going to get in your body. And white people were saying, and this was all over the internet. Right. And black people did not get the vaccine at bulk amounts. That was the point. You see, in the UPK, we believe in life. Right. You believe in death. There is a spirit, a characteristic that comes on a person when he believes in living. You know what a person that believes in living does? He defends himself. He defends himself. He gets up and fights. He doesn't say a plague is taking over the earth. What will I do? I'll do nothing. I'll just sit here in my house and just wait. Grandma, you all right? Grandma? Grandma? I say, Grandma. No, she's gone. Dad, are you okay? Hey, Daddy, are you there? Daddy, you can't hear me? If you believed in life, you would fight for it. The Bible says this, a sluggard saith, there is a lion outside. We will all be killed. That's what a lazy bastard says. If I hear about a disease killing everybody, nigga, I'm at the doctor. Right. I ain't sitting there waiting at home, laying around. What the hell are you doing? You don't want to fight to be alive? You don't understand how precious life is. Your enemy, however, does. And he's fighting to kill you. He's fighting to kill you dead. You're going to sit in here, there's a plague killing everybody. Are you telling me people in Africa are protesting and burning down villages because they can't get the vaccine? Blacks and Hispanics in America are protesting against it. Sister.
My favorite. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. My favorite one was during that time when you were telling us to go get vaccinated. During that time, the algorithm was sending me a bunch of these crazy videos from YouTube where it was like some supposed aliens talking to us, telling us that the aliens were gonna come down and free us all. But if we got the vaccination, it was going to take our connection to God away from us.
Has anyone ever heard of what she's saying?
The Palladians or whatever the hell they were talking about. They said that we were aliens, and if we took the vaccination, it would take our connection away from God.
Right. Has anyone ever heard of what she's just saying? Raise your hand. You got to be kidding. I've never heard of that. I'm stunned. But this much I know. The weapons of our adversary, they're strong. They're strong. I know this much. That I love the children of God, and I'm going to fight to be alive. It's going to be hard to kill me, baby girl.
That's right.
Pray you understand that. Pray you know. I hope you know I won't go quietly into that good night.
Right.
That will not happen.
Right.
Give me the next story.
So on that note, Trump doesn't only hire stupid people, he hires cruel people. This is top advisor Stephen Miller.
This one is shocking. Okay. I want to make you aware of someone named Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller. Now, first, show me who Stephen Miller is right now.
Right.
Stephen Miller is a top advisor in the office every day with Donald Trump. Right? Stephen Miller. He was recently in Washington, D.C. the same week that the apologetics came out to stop the evil threat of Hebrew Israelite groups. He was in Washington, D.C. when protesters came against him. Go ahead and play it.
Here. We're going to just all of these elderly white hippies. They're not part of the city and never have been. We're going to add thousands more resources to this city to get the criminals and the gang members out of here. We're going to dismantle those networks, and we're going to prove that a city can serve for the law-abiding citizens who live there. We are not going to let the communists destroy a great American city, let alone the nation's capital. And let's just also address another thing. All these demonstrators that you've seen out here in recent days, all of these elderly white hippies, they're not part of the city and never have been. All of the...
That's enough, Art. This is Stephen Miller, the same day the apologetics came to New York to stop the Hebrew Israelites. He was at a protest, him and the Secretary of Defense, to stop these white hippies who were protesting the fact that the National Guard, the Marines, ICE agents, the FBI, Homeland Security were all in Washington, D.C. to stop crime. That is super important. Let me explain something to you about white people and the reason that white hippies came out in Washington, D.C. White people believe that they're real Americans.
Right.
And let me tell you something about a real American. A real American would never give up freedom for safety.
Right.
Never. We as blacks and Hispanics, they don't think we're real Americans. So they expect us to give up our freedom for safety. What American would do that? American, give me the amendment when the soldiers cannot come into your house. There's a constitutional amendment that says no soldier can take up boarding in your home because that's your property. Come on. The Third Amendment. Damn, that's super important. The First Amendment is the freedom of speech. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. The Third Amendment says that no soldier can say, we're in a war. I need to come into your home and put my soldiers in your home to fight this war. These are the first three amendments. What do they all have in common? The First Amendment says, I can speak out against the government. I can burn the flag. I can keep what I want to say about America, about my government, and I'm free to do it. The Americans who just were under the British Empire, they made that number one. Number one, because under the British Empire, you could not disrespect the king. You could not disrespect the British Empire.
Right.
You couldn't. So law number one was, I can disrespect the government. That's law number one. Law number two, amendment number two is the right to bear arms. For what purpose? It's in the amendment. Because so that to have an adequate defense against the government's tyranny. The Second Amendment is not for you to have a gun, unless because someone might break into your house.
Right.
That is not the Second Amendment.
Right.
The Second Amendment says to have an adequate defense against tyranny. Meaning, I'm supposed to have enough firepower to fight the government if the government attempts to take away my rights. That is the Second Amendment. Hold your point. That's the Second Amendment. The Third Amendment says no soldier can say, I'm coming into your home to stop crime, to stop people who are evil in your town. White people put that in the number 1 amendment, the number 2, the number 3. Why are there National Guard troops in Washington, D.C.? Why will there be the National Guard in New York? Because they don't believe we're Americans. They believe that we will trade freedom for safety. No American is willing to give up his freedom for safety. You are an American citizen, which means this: you are supposed to be free and safe. That's your right. You're not supposed to say, well, for freedom's sake, come into my home, soldiers. You can come in my house. For freedom's sake, I'll hand you my gun. There was a Minneapolis mass shooter this week, killed children in Minnesota. Children. Do you think a white man will say, take all our guns? Take them for the sake of the kids. There is no white man that will give up his firearm for safety of children. Who knows why? Give me the answer. Young man. Wrong. Wrong. Give me the answer. Why will no white man say there are mass shooters everywhere? I think about 300 of them happen every year. To stop them, you can have my guns. I'll give you my guns. I'll give up my gun to make sure there are no mass shooters. Why will no white person say that? A boss town. Give him the microphone.
Because they need their guns for those mass shooters.
Wrong. This goes to the core. Okay, this is difficult to answer because of who we think we are. Because we're sincere and we're kind. Give Captain Cottazar a microphone. No white man will ever say, well, there's about 300 mass shooters that kill children every year. Since when? 2011? 2010? Let's give up our guns so that there will be no mass shooters. Why will no white man say that, Captain Cottazar?
You woke me up to it. They don't want to become us. They want freedom.
They won't do what?
They won't give up their liberty, their freedom.
For
anyone.
For
safety.
They won't. No white man would ever say, I want white kids to not be killed. I want children to not die. So take all of my guns. No white man will ever say that because Americans believe in freedom. Are you telling me as black people I can't believe in freedom? Right. This is what I want, white people. I want to be free and safe. Right. Like an American. I want to walk down my street, not be robbed, not be shot, not be carjacked, and I still want freedom because I'm an American. We as black people, we think, well, to be safe, we have to let the military live in our house. We have to give up our guns. We have to stop speaking things. How many years have you heard this, Cottazar? You can't say things the way you're saying it because, Cottazar?
It's too militant.
Because it's too militant. Would a white man ever say, I can't talk militant?
Never.
Never, Cottazar. Because he believes he should have the right to speak militant and be free and be safe. We as blacks and Hispanics, we don't think we're Americans because they don't. They don't think we're Americans. General Kubalama.
Yes, sir. The subway man that assaulted the FBI, CIA, DEA out on the street. He was from the Justice Department, charged with felony assault or what have you. Of course, you know they reduced his charges today.
He's talking about that white man that threw that long hero. That foot-long hero at that Ice Age. It was a good turkey and cheese at that motherfucker. White people, let me tell you, white people are the ones that are going to protest what Trump is doing. Because white people believe in freedom. Right. You believe in subjection. Right. In the UPK, we believe in freedom, brother. Right. That's what we believe in. We don't hurt anyone. We don't assault anyone. We don't commit any crimes. We don't expect to be treated like criminals in here because we're not. Ephraim, come on.
So this was Stephen Miller when he was younger.
Now, I showed you Stephen Miller, right? When he's older. That was about 2 weeks ago. Let me show you how Stephen Miller got started. Go ahead.
The only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up our trash. We are plenty of
Again.
Right? The only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up our trash. We are plenty of
Again.
Am I the only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up our trash? We are
I'm going to pause that. Someone raise their hand and tell me if you heard what he said. Even online, I'll take that. This is Stephen Miller a few years ago. A few years ago. No one heard it? Allow me to paraphrase. He said, am I the only one that is sick and tired of being told to pick up their trash when there are plenty of janitors that are supposed to do it for me? Wow. He is special advisor to Donald Trump right now, tonight. He's the one that's behind the troops coming into Washington, D.C. He is a cruel man. He wants to take trash and throw it on the street. And if you tell him, don't throw trash on the street out, I am sick and tired of being told to pick up my trash when there are plenty of janitors that could do it. How did someone like this get in government? That is how he got in government. Right. That's how. That's his audition tape. That's his resume. He was hired when he said we should be able to throw trash on the ground. You got Mexicans to pick it up, right? Hispanics to pick it up, right? Negroes to pick it up. Why is somebody telling us to pick up trash? That is his audition tape. That's how he got hired. That's it. That's why he is hired. Because he is cruel. And cruelty is the best quality to your oppressor. Cruelty. So many of you apologetics out there, you wonder why. Yeah, this thing is going over, drive me nuts. I appreciate that. I throw the thing across the So many of you out there, you wonder, how did people like this get a job? This is how they got a job. And you know what's something else you don't understand, which makes you better than white people? And that's something that Commander General Yohana has always taught, because the Bible teaches it. You're better than white people. Right. Let me give you another lost aspect of how you're better than white people. We are helpless against men like this. Helpless. And we're helpless because of a reason that you don't see. You don't notice. If I ask you, do black people and Hispanics, do we have an offense or a defense against people that say, I'm going to throw my trash on the ground and a nigger is going to pick it up. A spit is going to pick it up. A redskin is going to pick it up. Do we have a defense against him? No. But not for the reason you think. Not for the reason you think. We have no defense against people like Stephen Miller, against people like Donald Trump, against people like the Senate and the Congress and the military. We have no defense against them, but not for the reason you think. General Cabal.
Is it because, like, what he's saying,
is why he has city services and his streets are clean. And we pay him with our tax dollars, and all of our streets are filthy with no goddamn services.
That's right. Get him angry. He's telling the truth. Now, we get angry about it. Can we defend ourselves against men like this? No, we can't. Why? Now, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? We cannot defend ourselves against the Marines, against the National Guard, against the FBI, ICE agents. We have no defense against them. Now, just tell me what is the first thing that comes to your mind on why we don't have a defense. Chicago, up front, microphone if you need it.
Slightly, so would it be because we do not have an army?
The first thing that comes to your mind is, we don't have an army. We can't defend ourselves against ICE agents, the Marines, the police, the National Guard. We don't have tanks. We don't have a military. So when they abuse us, we can't defend ourselves. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. I'm going to prove that that's not true. Did Osama bin Laden have an army? Do the terrorists have an army? Did David Koresh have an army? There are white people and Arabs that have faced the United States government with no army, and they have killed thousands of American citizens. Thousands. Am I telling you? You here in New York City. Osama bin Laden didn't have tanks and Air Force. He put a man on 3 planes with a box cutter. They took over those planes and through those planes, drove those planes into the World Trade Center in this city we're in. I came down to New York after the World Trade Center, right? And I couldn't breathe. I was in a car with Commander General Yohana, and I'm choking to death. Choking. I had to call back to one of my ribs in Philadelphia to see, why in the hell am I choking to death? She looked it up online and said the debris from the World Trade Center is so thick you can't breathe in the city. I was on 115th Street. I had to go to some place and get an asthma pump because I couldn't breathe here because the smoke and the dust was everywhere. Osama bin Laden didn't have an Air Force, but he was cruel, just like the men who were cruel to him. Let me explain something to you, brothers and sisters, that I hope makes you love yourself more. The reason that black people don't have a defense against the military, the National Guard, the police, is not because we can't kill, because anyone can kill. The Palestinians, on what's that date the Palestinians kidnapped those people? October the 7th. They went and kidnapped 30 people and killed them. They had no military at all. But they killed people because they were being oppressed. The Taliban killed people because they were being oppressed. Terrorists killed people because they were being oppressed. David Koresh killed federal agents because he was being oppressed. The reason that black people, Hispanic people, don't have a defense against white oppression is because we are too moral. Our kindness won't let us become terrorists. We can't do what Osama bin Laden did. We can't do what David Koresh would do. We cannot do what a white man would do if he was oppressed. You know what they would do? They would start the American Revolution. That's what they would do. They would do, what was that cat that went about in Beantown, Bosstown? What's that cat?
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. They would do what Paul Revere did. Set up a system of terrorists and kill the British. That's what white people did when they were being oppressed. They didn't pray. They didn't go to church. They killed the British. Blacks and Hispanics will never and could never become killers of their oppressor because we have morality. We can't do things like that. We know it's wrong. We can't do it. Our morality pits us into a situation where either God defends us or we wait for his defense. That's it. We're not handicapped because of our lack of tanks. No one else is. We're watching right now the Palestinians fighting the Israelis because the Palestinians kidnapped and killed the Israelis with no military, with no tanks. David Koresh, countless white people have fought the federal government with a handgun. With what did David Koresh, what does that cat do? The Oklahoma City bomber. He had a rider, he had a U-Haul truck full of cow manure. He blew up the federal building in Oklahoma. Have you seen the pictures of that?
Boy, oh God.
Jesus Christ, give him that Ephraim. This cat with cow shit killed every FBI agent in that building.
Damn.
With cow manure. He didn't have a military. Why did he say, I don't have a military, I can't do it? He didn't do that. Because he was just as cruel as his oppressor. Black people, Hispanics, your kindness is why you can't be like them. And that's a good thing. That's good. That makes you better than them.
Right.
You can't murder their children the way they murder yours. You can't. Show them the building. That's the building. He parked a Ryder U-Haul trailer, a trailer to this building. And that's what he did to it. No army, no military, no jets, but he was cruel in his heart. The same way the people that killed him were cruel. Why don't you do that? Because you are kind. You are merciful. You can't become like your oppressor. You can't be like him. That is a good thing. Let me tell you what happened to me this week. This happened yesterday. Yesterday, of course, there's a sister in the UPK. She went, and this is during when Donald Trump first began to give me some videos of the sisters and brothers that happened this week, yesterday. Yesterday, school started up again. And the ICE agents went to schools. ICE agents went to the opening of school to snatch children in school uniforms. This happened 2 days ago. My daughter, this happens to be my daughter, it could have been any sister in the UPK. It just so happened to be my daughter in this case, right? Sister Yawana, give her a hand. When Donald Trump was doing this, she was well angered about it, brother. She was, I read the post in the FBI office. She was angry. I said, God damn, I had to be stone-faced. I wanted to go, God damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't do it. Okay? Go ahead in the back.
I said, that's my DC sister.
Yeah, she was born in DC. General Kabbalah, he raised her. They always tell me that. General Kabbalah, were you there for her birth or brought her home? Yeah. General Kabbalah, I was not in DC. Sister Shawashina is quick to remind me that General Kabbalah raised my kids. You remember? She'll remind me of that tonight, General Kabbalah. General Kabbalah raised my children in Washington, D.C. He was there for their birth. I was not there. General Kabbalah was there for their birth. That's One West. That's what you join when you come in here. I don't know what the fuck you get in the apologetics. But when you're in here, General Kabbalah, I was not at the birth of my children. General Kabbalah was. Gracias por tu servicio. General Kabbalah. Anyway, well, she got mad about that Donald Trump. She was upset, about Donald Trump. And I'm in the office. I had to go down 10:30 a.m. to this lawyer's office. Commanding General Yohana went and purchased a lawyer for Sister Yawana. The lawyer prepped her. We in the office, and the FBI agents came in the office. I asked them, could I video? They said no. So I'm going to recount to you verbatim what they said. I am not missing a crumb when I give this account. If you know me, you know that I'm telling the truth. All right. We walked in the FBI agents, the lawyer's office at 10:30 a.m. Myself and Sister Yao and I were in the meeting. 5 minutes after that, I came there at 9:30. That's for you UPK brothers. Come early for everything. Don't ever be late.
Right.
The minute you're late, you have given them the advantage.
Right.
I got there at 9:30. I knew their appointment was at 10. I got there at 9:30 on purpose. I got there at 9:30. They put us in the conference room, right? Myself and Sister Yao and I were in the conference room. At 10:05, the FBI agents walked in. I was already there, had been there already. The lawyer was in there. The lawyer came in there with a intern. FBI agents walked in the room. They pulled out a phone. They did what they usually do. This is very normal. They say, you see, we didn't wear suits today. We wore just, what are those shirts they wear? Like, it's just like 3 buttons right here. Polo. They wore polo shirts with FBI on the polo. They said, we didn't wear shirts. We didn't wear suits and ties here today. We just wore polo shirts because we didn't want to make you nervous, because we're your friend. That happens every time. They are not your friend.
Right.
That is a ploy to get you to think, we just love you and we're just sweet and kind. We just want to help you, by God's jolly gosh. He did this, and let me tell you the first thing he said. Because his shirt said, what's the one that guards the president? His shirt said Secret Service. Now, he told me when I talked to him on the phone a week ago, he was an FBI. He said, I work for the Secret Service. The FBI deputized us. That's what he said. He said they also deputized Homeland Security and ICE. So we all work for the FBI now. That's a quote. What? I'm sitting there like, well, goddamn. So meaning someone that used to be ICE who handles immigrants, someone who used to be Homeland Security that handles terrorists, the FBI deputizes them, and now they all work for the FBI. What process or law is used to deputize them? You One West brothers who have been around forever. Ephraim? Posse comitatus. Posse comitatus is the government's ability to take anyone and say, now I'm an FBI agent. Because back in the West, when America was small, the Northwest, places like Texas and Portland were not, they were just territories. So they might have to build up a military fast. So they would just make people put their hand up. You pledge to do it? Yes, you do. Now you're in the posse. Now you are in the posse, which makes you a federal agent now. They use that law today. And now people that used to be Secret Service, ICE agents, they're whatever they need to be. So the cat explained this. He said, well, the FBI, what's the word I just used? His name? They deputized us. And I said, now once again, I got to be stone-faced. Let me give you that. When you go into these meetings, you cannot go, what? You can't do that. You might want to do that. You might want to go, she said what? God damn it, you fucking. You can't do that. Okay? You got to sit there like this, which is what I've learned to do under Commanding General Yohana. Because I've been going through this. My God, General Cabal, when the first time they brought us down there in D.C. to meet with the cops over sound ordinances.
God. You know they was bull crapping. We was on 12th and G, right around the corner from Secret Service, and I had a job in there at one time. I had to go in there and do some sampling or what have you. And the woman who I was working with, you understand, looking me up and down in my face like, what the hell are you doing in here? She sees me at camp the same day after camp on Friday. or what have you. I was like, they've been looking for us for a while.
General Cabal, give him a hand. I mean, General Cabal, we had to go through this in 2000, 2005. We got to sit in front of these agents and sit there. And this is something you will have to go through if you endure. If you endure. And you got to sit there and you just fold your hands like this. This is an important thing too, this. Folding your hands like this, even in front of you like this, is to stop your hands from moving. So you fold them. If you're standing up, you fold them like this. If you're sitting down, you fold them like this. It's to stop your hands from going, what is this going on? So you fold them like this. If you're standing up, you do this. It freezes you. I'm sitting down, so I do what Commanding General Mahayaman has trained me to do. I do this. And they're telling me my daughter said something crazy, garbage about Donald Trump. Woo, she loves Hispanics, my daughter, brother. She loves them. Do you understand me? She loves them. They're reading their texts from their Twitter accounts from a year ago. So I'm sitting there, and he's explaining how he got on the case. This is the first thing he said. He said, well, I just transferred, these tapes were made a year ago. I just transferred a couple of weeks ago. I just transferred over from the Secret Service. Now I'm deputized by the FBI. They couldn't find her, but I found her. I found her because after they had these posts that she made, just so you know, tell all your friends, if you make any post where you group together 2 or 3 words on a post, meaning a person and kill, a person and death, a person and die, the algorithm sends that post straight to the FBI, straight to the Secret Service. He said that. And he said, tell all your friends. So I'm telling you. He said to do. He said, tell all your friends. And this is what else he said. He said, whether it's on social media or a text message or a phone call. He said that in this meeting. You understand? And you know who I am? I'm not lying. He said, whether it's on social media, a text message, or a phone call. I'm quoting what this FBI agent said. He said, tell all your friends. He said, if it comes on, they got the FBI now. They got that, what's that shit called everybody likes? AI. They got that now. So you're on a phone call. You couple together this person's name with kill, with death. It just sends it straight to their email. That's it. Now, based on that, they'll know where you made the call. I'm quoting what he said. He said it will ping to where you made the call. So for instance, I know she made it at this bus stop. He said that. She made this call at this bus stop. She made this call at this bus stop because the tower pings to the area. Right. You understand? So they don't know what house she's in, but they know it pinged to this area in this neighborhood at this spot. Yeah, you with me? I'm quoting what he said. So then he said, and they didn't know how to find her, but I just transferred over 2 weeks ago. And on her last Twitter post, I saw her high school name on her shirt. That's what he said. And let me tell you, this made me so angry. I didn't show it. Because this devil acted like he was Columbo. He acted like he was Sherlock Holmes. He said this. He said, they couldn't find her. But I transferred in 2 weeks ago. I was the one that found her. He said, I was the one. He pointed at himself. He said, I was the one that found her. He said they couldn't find her. But on her last Twitter post, I saw the name of her high school. Based on that name and based on where it pinged, I went and found the high school in that area, and I called her school, and we went down there with her picture, I'm the one that found her. I said, well, did they give you a fucking promotion? I didn't say this time. I'm thinking, you found a 16-year-old. Make him mayor. Right. Make him the head of the FBI. What in the hell are, like he was talking about this like he found Bin Laden. Right. I said, you looking at me in the eyes, I'm the one who found her. They couldn't find her, but I transferred in 2 weeks ago. I saw the name of her high school. Using that, I was there. I said, anyway, soccer war. So he tells the story. Then he pulls out his phone. Well, he pulls up some stuff my daughter said. She went on and said some stuff, soccer war. Okay, I'm sitting there like, God dang. I'm gonna give you one. Can I give you one for your education? The first one, this is the one that made me almost turn around. She said, did you say this? Bring back the guillotine. God damn it! She said, bring back the guillotine. She said, you can't bomb him at the ballroom, bomb the Rose Garden. You got a record already. I'm the one to go to fucking jail over this. Kill all Trump supporters. Bitch said kill all Trump supporters.
They gonna clip that, so it's fine.
I almost didn't mean to say it. All I meant to say was these are things you should not say on social media, on your phone, or on text message. The FBI, and listen, to my daughter's credit, she's been in One West so long, that's her whole birth. She answered the questions like a Senate hearing. She said, well, of course I would never do anything to harm anyone. Of course I don't agree with Donald Trump. But of course I would never harm anyone. I said, ooh, that was One West. She said all that. The FBI, of course, warned her that she can't do anything like this, and he told us how they find it. I'm telling you today, you group certain words together on your phone, meaning talking to a brother or a sister. Oh, God. Sending a text message. Social media, it sends it to them automatically. All right? Now, of course, then that will make you have to explain that you don't actually want to harm anyone. This was the day after that Minnesota thing. He brought that up first day in soccer. He said, well, you know why we're here. You see what happened in Minnesota. You know, with people being killed in school, we have to be here. Oh, I understand. I totally understand why you're so concerned. He brought that up. Then I asked my lawyer afterwards, what things can you not say about anyone? And my lawyer reiterated it. You cannot say this. You cannot say, death kill this person. Death kill that body of Congress. Death kill this. You can't put them together. There's not a person listening to it. You understand? They're not making the evaluation like a person hearing it. The computer is just saying the word death was said, the word kill was said, the word Trump was said, the word J.D. Vance was said, the word Congress was said, the word Senate was said. And that's it. And the more specific the person, the more it alerts them. Meaning, if you say a name, like a name, Trump, Vance, this person, that person, kill, guillotine, it's going to the damn FBI. It's going to the Secret Service. Then the other one, come on, brother, right in the back.
Sloppy, sir. At the end of my camp speeches, I usually say, Kwame Nkrumah and death to America.
I don't say that. That is a very old school UPK thing to say. That's old school. Before computers. You understand? I remember when I was coming in, brothers would say that. We stopped saying that around about the Winker Ball.
About 2011.
2011, we stopped saying that. Okay, we don't say death to America in the UPK anymore. All right, because after David Koresh, after this attack, it begins to now give them justification to see if you're going to do it. So you have to be skillful. And let me give you the overall sense of what you want to convey at camp. You want to speak about what white people have done, not what you're going to do to them.
Right.
You understand? So you want to speak freely about what they've done, freely about their crime, their evil, their wrongdoing, freely about it, but never about what I'm going to do to stop them. Because then, of course, you got to pay a lawyer thousands of dollars.
Right.
You're going to have to pay somebody to explain that you don't actually mean you're going to do it. That you're talking about, what they deserve, General Cabal.
Isaiah 14:1-2 is the perfect, thing. And if you just got to say it, you got to break that down properly.
Tell them, go ahead, Cabal.
Isaiah 14:1-2.
You know about that. That's what you mean. You're always talking about what God is going to do. Now, I brought this up to the Lord. Can I wish him ill will? Can I say that people that do the things he does get cancer, get broken blood vessels, get COVID-19? That's legal according to the Lord. You can always say that this person will get cancer, will get AIDS, will get high blood pressure. Just like we do at camp. We can say if you eat pork, you'll get high blood pressure. Well, Donald Trump could get high blood pressure. J.D. Vance could get high blood pressure. ICE agents could get high blood pressure. ICE agents could have suicidal thoughts and suicidal ideations. That's not me doing it. But you can't say something that sounds like, I'm going to do it. Right. That's the lawyer's counsel. General Cabal.
Kind of one sir. One of your best takes was the devil. That might as well say the police that stood in the back of the camp, and you went in about how his wife was going to catch the cancer and everything, and it was so in the spirit.
I forgot about that. That's legal. It's legal. I'm not giving anybody cancer. Right. Or AIDS, or high blood pressure, or diabetes, or kidney failure. But I can pray for Donald Trump to get cancer. I can pray that he gets cancer. I can pray that his Congress gets cancer and diabetes and heart disease. I can pray they catch the plague that's in California right now. I can pray for that. Because that is nothing that I can do. I can't do it. So you want to remember that when you're teaching classes. When you talk about the repercussions to sin, make sure it's God's repercussions, not repercussions you can cause with a gun. Right. You can cause with a bomb or with your violence, which is totally against what the Israelite School of UPK has always taught. Right. You understand? Our kindness is our weapon. Carnelismo es un arma. Our brotherhood is our weapon. We're not going to ever go pick up a gun like white people would do when they feel threatened by the government. We don't need the Second Amendment here. We don't need that. We don't need to pick up guns to fight the government. Carnelismo es un arma. We believe that our brotherhood is our weapon. We'll love each other enough. We'll be kind to each other enough. And then God will take up our fight in the form of cancer, high blood pressure. Donald Trump, his feet is well swollen. Y'all know about that. You seen those feet? Those feet look like they've seen too many days. Those hands he got seem like they've seen too many days. God's will be done.
Excuse me, sir.
Come on, I'm sorry. Who said something over here?
Go ahead, sis.
Go ahead, sis. You got it.
Is it the same as saying send evils and curses?
Say again?
Is it the same as send evils and curses?
Send evil and curses. Give her a hand. Where it's home in Canada. Send evil and curses. We're not doing it. But the Lord can make whoever he wants to catch the flu. That's up to him. I'm not giving anybody the flu. I cover my mouth when I cough. But now everybody does.
Speaking of Trump, if I could real quick, a shout out to the Cross the Line radio audience joining us.
Oh, we got to stop the class?
No, sir.
Let me know.
Shout out to the $10 super chat from Food for White.
Oh, send $10 super chat. What the hell is that?
To put their chats up on the screen.
Well, God damn, they get their money's worth. Really, they should be $30 a super chat. Go ahead.
And we haven't had to bring in the regular military, which we're willing to do. We have to. And
cross the line. Let me know. I'll stop it. You coming up? Give me a time. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you to stop.
We haven't had it.
It's 10:06 now.
You should stop it now. I can finish the rest. I was going to stay by with you and cross the line if I could.
Just so you know, whenever you stop, we were going to do an intermission with a song and then switch over. So it's at your discretion.
Ephraim?
Because we're already live, so we can just keep.
Why don't we just not do the song?
Whatever you want to do.
Just get it on. Let's get it on. Come on up across the line. Anyone that wants to leave, just go ahead and leave. All right, no problem. We're going to just do cross the line real fast. All right. Am I missing something?
No, we definitely have a few more on deck.
Let's see what you got.
All right, so we got Trump here talking about what's next, what city is next.
We're going to bring in the regular military, which we're willing to do. We have to. And after we do this, we'll go to another location, make it safe also. We're going to make our country very safe. We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago is a mess. We have an incompetent mayor.
Hold up, you hear that shot down?
God.
Yeah, God. The first city you made. Give shot down a hand. Shot down right here. Microphone.
Where the mic at?
Mike.
So like I said, I read an article today before coming to class. It said that Trump is sending 200 Homeland Security agents to Chicago for special training, and they're getting 250 vehicles, military vehicles, and 200 agents to be in Chicago to do something starting September 2nd.
September 2nd. That's going to happen now. That's going to happen because they don't believe that the black people in Chicago are Americans.
Right.
They don't believe they're Americans. They've been here for 400 goddamn years, 200 years, and they don't believe they're Americans still. No white man would ever suffer that. Never. You do not trade freedom for safety in America. You don't do that.
That's right.
Never. No white man would do that. They expect Chicago to do that because they don't believe you're American. That's correct. Donald Trump is planning on doing it. Keep going, Ephraim. Let me know.
Come.
Oh, this sister here is from California. Get this
Yeah, all the way from California.
California. God damn. Where is this party y'all going to later? Y'all going to a big party, y'all. You're bringing them in from California. I'm going to sleep. I am old and you are young. Oh. Now I might show up tomorrow.
They come. Yeah, come on out tomorrow.
Robot? Go ahead. I'm not letting you show you ain't coming out tonight. I didn't plan on it. Don't pull my arm down. I ain't planning on it either, brother. You almost me to go. I didn't plan on going. So I can win the same go, General. All right, shit. I'm like, you was a little nap or something like that. I'm being a bitch now. If I'm being a bitch now, because I was being a bitch for soccer more than that. My ribs let me know I was being a bitch. I accepted it. I didn't fight against it. Soccer war's a real man. I'm a bitch. I accepted that. Now I'll accept it tonight if I'm supposed to go out. I ain't gonna fuck soccer war. You going out? I'm going out. God damn it. Soccer war taking that. I don't want to take no nap into it all.
I took my nap earlier, so
Oh,
I'm
God,
in bed.
God damn it. Shave me again.
You want to share like? Well,
Let's finish up.
What time
we cross the line? What time when you gonna go out? After midnight. Damn. How y'all so young? You go in the club at 20 years old. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's try to speed up. Let's try to Oh, I forgot. No one's in the bathroom. No. Oh my goodness, how you doing, sis?